Watch this video if you want to learn the part 2 of the difference between either and neither in English. Coming up. Hey friends, Teacher Prix here to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Hey, it's another day, another lesson. If it's your first time watching my lesson, thank you so much for giving me a chance to help you. And I'm just letting you know that every week from Monday to Friday, I post English lessons of all kinds. Grammar, vocabulary, phrasal verbs, listening tips, reading tips, speaking tips, study tips, all kinds of lessons to help you become a better and more confident English speaker. So consider subscribing so that you don't miss any of my lessons and updates, okay? Very nice, my friends. A few weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, I made the first video here on my channel about either and neither, okay? I showed two very important pieces of information about these two guys, how to use them. So here on today's lesson, I'm going to focus on different aspects of either and neither. So if you feel like you need more explanations, make sure to check part 1, because in part 1, I talk about different uses of either and neither, and I give you examples. And always at the end of every video, I give you a practical exercise so that you can practice in the comments. So I always interact with you guys. I'm always reading the comments and giving you feedback, because when you watch a new lesson in English, it's important to put it into practice, you know? So I'm always giving you suggestions of how to do that here at the end of every lesson, okay? But here we go, let's get down to business. Either and neither, let's focus on the information because I got a lot of information. Anyways, the first thing we're going to talk about is either and neither as adjectives, okay? Now, I wrote too much information here, so I can't really see anything because, well, the presentation for you is, well, you can see it at a good size, but here for me it's pretty small. Now, guys, basically we can use the words either and neither as adjectives. Just remember that when we are using the word an adjective, when we are using an adjective, you will have a noun next to the adjective. So either and neither can qualify a noun, okay? Now, in this case, if you use the word either, basically it means one or the other of two, okay? People, things, objects. And neither means not one or the other, okay? None, okay? So here's an example. Maybe here I put a conversation, Mary and John and Mary. So John looks at Mary and asks, "Hey Mary, which book should I buy? This one or that one?" Then Mary looks at him and says, "Hey, you should buy neither book or neither book. You have both pronunciation options. This one right here is the best one." So here, think about the conversation. John shows 2 books to Mary and asks her opinion. Which one? This or that? Then she looks at him and says, "Neither one." So here, neither one means not this one, not the other. But why it's an adjective? Because neither is next to the word book. It's almost qualifying the word book, okay? So in this case, using it as an adjective, you will always need to use the word next to neither. When I answered here, I was speaking, I said neither one. So one, I am replacing book. That's possible. I can talk about this in the future in a different lesson. But you should buy neither book, neither one. This one is better. Get this one. Okay, so this is the first example. Now, another example. Neither story is true. They're both lying. So let's imagine James and Alice are telling something that happened to them. And then I'm watching and I'm listening and I know the truth. And I know that they're lying. So I can look at someone in the conversation and I can say, "Hey, neither story is true." Not this story, not that story. not true. Okay, so this is the idea of neither in this situation, not one, not the other. Now, if I use either, I'm giving you an option, one or the other. So here, there are two chairs over there. Example, there are two chairs over there. You can sit in either chair or in either chair. I prefer to say in either in this case. Okay, so you can sit in either chair. So I showed you two chairs, and then I can tell you that you can sit or in one or in another. No problems. You decide, my friend. Okay, now you can take either car you want. I'm riding with Susie. Okay, so here maybe I have two cars and I'm telling my boyfriend or my husband, or you're telling your wife or your girlfriend, hey, you can take either car. Okay, or this or that, no problems, because I'm riding with Susie this morning. She's taking me to work, she's driving me to work, so I'm riding with Susie. Okay, so this is the idea of either. If I'm using either, I am giving you one or the other option of two things or two people. If I use neither, it's the opposite. It's not one, not the other, nothing, and it's used as an adjective, so you have to use a noun next to the word neither or either. Okay, if you are enjoying this lesson, if you like lessons like this one where I show you the difference between words, the difference between certain structures, make sure to hit the like button. When you hit the like button, I understand that this is the kind of lesson that you enjoy, that you want to learn more about. It helps me understand what lessons you enjoy so that I can create more lessons like these ones. Okay, so make sure to smash that like button. Moving on, my friends. The next use of either and neither is as pronouns. Okay, now just as we use them as adjectives, and in that case we had to include a word, a noun, next to the words either and neither, now we can use the word neither and either as pronouns. Okay, now here you have the same idea, the same translation. Either or either means one or the other. Now, and here you are going to replace. You are not going to use the word that you want. You're going to replace with either or neither. I'm going to show you how. Okay, if you use neither, it means out of the two options, you gave two options, none is selected, zero is selected. So when I give you either, it's one or the other. When I give you neither, it's none of the options. Okay, so here conversation between John and Mary again. John asks Mary, hey Mary, where are Pete and Mark? Where are they? And then Mary can say, neither is coming. Okay, now neither here is working as a pronoun. It's replacing the word Pete and Mark. And it's also possibly replacing the pronoun they. I could say they are not coming, but here I want to say neither, and in this case I have to use singular. Neither is coming. They are not coming. Not Pete, not Mark, they are not coming. Okay, they will have to work late. I explained why they're not coming. Now, an example with either. There are two slices of pizza. You can have either. Yummy. So I am using either to replace the two slices of pizza. So there are two slices of pizza. You can have one or the other. You can have either. You know, you can have both if you want. You can have one or the other or both. You can choose. Okay, usually here it doesn't necessarily mean both. It means or one or the other. It doesn't matter. You can pick. You can have either one, no problems. But here I am replacing two slices of pizza. I don't want to say it again. You can have the either slice of pizza. I'm just saying you can have either. Okay, you can have either. No problems, my friend. And then Mary's like super happy, yummy, awesome. So this is also a very popular use of either and neither. Hey, if you're watching the live lesson, if you're here live, did you know this different use of either and neither? Let me know here in the chat. I'm taking a look at the chat. So let me know if you knew these different use of either and neither. Not many students know it. Some students know it more instinctively, you know, so they know it by instinct. Maybe they saw it somewhere, maybe they read it somewhere, but they never really studied this until now, because now I'm showing you all the things you gotta learn about neither and neither, okay? Excellent. Moving on to the next type of use of either and neither. Conjunction. I'm gonna show you either conjunction and neither conjunction. They're pretty similar, but I decided to put them in different slides because it was pretty hard to see. So hey, here I am. Now here, as I said, either can be used as a conjunction. Awesome. Now, in this case, if you are using either as a conjunction, guys, basically a conjunction in a very basic explanation, okay, is a word that helps you connect ideas in phrases. Okay, now there are more things about conjunctions. You probably know lots of different conjunctions, although it's a conjunction. Okay, so basically this kind of word helps you connect ideas. Now here, either can be used as a conjunction. Now in this case, if you use either as a conjunction, you want to emphasize options, choices. That's what you want to focus on if you use either as a conjunction. And many times you do use either or neither as conjunctions. You just don't know that. You just don't know the theory. You know the practice, which is awesome, okay? Now, in this case, if you use either as a conjunction, you will also need the word or, because I'm giving options. Here's an example. You can either work here or on the second floor. So I am emphasizing the two options I'm giving you. You can either work here with me or on the second floor. So maybe I was on the first floor, you know, and I'm giving the person the option, hey, you can work here or on the second floor. You can either work here or on the second floor, okay? If you don't want to use either, you don't necessarily need to do that. But I'm just emphasizing here the choice, the option that you have, here or on the second floor, okay? Now, you can either come by taxi or wait for me to pick you up. It's your call. If you don't know it's your call, I have a video here on my channel where I talk about it's your call. It's an expression, it's an idiom, it's your decision, it's your call, okay? So you can either come by taxi, so I'm giving you an option here. You can either come by taxi or wait for me to pick you up. So these are the two options. Come by taxi or wait for me to pick you up. It's your call, my friend. So here, the emphasis is always on two options, on choices that I'm giving someone so that they can make a decision, okay? Excellent. Now, neither has a similar, well, not a similar idea. I can also use neither as a conjunction, but in this case, the first thing, the structure is different. I use neither and then nor, okay? So neither nor. And in this case, I will indicate two or more people, things, actions, situations which are not true or will not happen. So here it's different. I'm not giving you options. I'm not giving you choices. I'm telling you about two. I'm indicating to you two or more people, things, actions, situations which are not true or will not happen. For example, I will eat neither the fish nor the chicken. Why not? What's going on, Priscilla? Sorry, I'm not eating meat anymore. I'm going vegan. No, I absolutely respect the vegan community, but unfortunately, I'm not as evolved as vegan people. I still need to eat meat, and I pretty much really like meat. So this is really just an example. But congratulations to people who can go vegan. I really admire you guys. Now, I will eat neither the fish nor the chicken. I'm not eating meat anymore. So here I'm telling you two things that will not happen. I will not eat the fish, I will not eat the chicken, and then I explain why I'm not eating meat anymore. So here, as I said, I'm indicating two or more things that will not happen or that are not true. Another example. Oh, Susie was so weird last night. She neither smiled nor talked at the party. What was wrong with her? So she was at the party, she didn't smile, she didn't talk to anybody. So nothing happened, okay? She didn't talk, she didn't smile, so there was something wrong with her. She was weird, she was being a little strange, if you know what I mean, okay? So this is the use of neither as a conjunction, okay, my friends? This is a very popular way of using neither as a conjunction, and here I forgot to show you the slide of neither here, because I was looking at my PowerPoint. Now, here are the examples that I told you about neither used as a conjunction. I will eat neither the fish nor the chicken. I'm not eating meat anymore. And the second example, Susie was so weird last night. She neither smiled nor talked at the party. So this is how you use neither as a conjunction. So to summarize, I showed you today how to use either and neither as pronouns, okay, as adjectives, and as conjunctions. And if you were thinking of the different ways of using neither and neither, for example, to agree with someone, oh, I don't like soccer, me either. This kind of lesson is in part 1, where I emphasize how to agree and disagree. Well, in this case, either and either, you are disagreeing with someone. Well, you are agreeing to disagree, I guess, in a negative sentence, okay? So these are the most popular uses of neither. There are some different structures, more advanced structures that you can use with neither, especially with neither, that will change the structure of the sentence a little bit. But overall, for you to communicate more efficiently, this is what you should know about neither and neither. In the future, I think I'm gonna make a video about a so and neither. Okay, I showed you neither, but I'm gonna make an entire video just to talk about agreeing and disagreeing with so and neither. So if you want that lesson about so and neither, hey, let me know by hitting the like button. The more likes I know, the more likes I get, the more I will know that you were paying attention, that you really want to keep studying about agreeing, disagreeing, and learning more about how to do that in English using so and neither, okay? Excellent, my friends. Now I have homework because I always give you homework. I want you to go back to the lesson, watch and pay attention, because that's the focus here. That's a lesson. It's not just a video. It's a lesson to help you become a better English speaker. I want you to create 2 examples with either and neither, and you are going to post them in the comments for me. Okay, so write 2 examples. You can write a conversation, A, B. Someone says something in A, and then you say something in B to use neither and neither. Be creative, use your imagination. This is the opportunity for you to really use the information that you are learning in my lessons every day. Okay, and if possible, I would really appreciate if you could share this video with your friends, because by sharing this lesson, you help other people like you learn about this information, about this lesson in English. So you are helping the channel grow, and you are helping other people like you find this valuable lesson, okay? So I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you tomorrow for another lesson, okay? Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.